Process of us getting my grandparents' home put on our plate.
See, Tim, he
This
even
is
got
what
his
it looked like
grandparents out on his
before
land.
we got
Now, they're what you call
anything.
a good man,
I
yo.
mean, it was a couple of trees and, you know,
Yeah.
that was it. We had to get a ton of dirt, a bunch of dirt brought out here. I'm not going to say a ton because that's, we had to get a bunch of dirt. I think we ended up getting maybe 30 loads of dirt just to build up the area over
See,
there.
they're getting ready to move my grandparents. Now, that's a good,
Up. So this
now,
is it before we start
now he was raised right.
taking down the trees.
Got his daughter on
Yeah.
his land.
Now we finally got the trees down, dug the hole for the septic tank. We ended up doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
Bought the septic tank direct from a company. The company brought it out there. All we had to do was get the hole dug and level. They even helped us with that. If I had to do it all over again, we would have went deeper. We just didn't have a deep enough. We didn't have a big enough excavator to get deep down into the ground like we should have. We were using like a backhoe.
Yeah.
I think, a backhoe, and we just couldn't get that deep. So if I had to do it over again, we would have definitely rented a big enough machine to get deep. When I say this was one of the hardest things I've done, guys, and I mean for real, everything smooth, leveled. We had to get all
Yeah,
our
moving his
permits,
grandparents,
perks,
grandma and grandpa on his
permits,
land,
all
on
that
their
stuff
land
like
and
that.
shit.
Inspections, building occupancy,
Yeah.
etc. But we're there, man. These are the last
Tim, you
loads
would
of
have had
dirt.
land like
We're just
that
gonna
where you
spread
would have
them
moved
out.
your
Now, while we were
grandparents or
doing
your
this,
mom on your
mindful,
land.
now, we were also building my office as well. Like I said, this is one of the hardest things I've done financially. Just having to stretch myself with money. But I'm glad I did it because if I have to do it again, I would definitely know what to do. This is what I mean by if I would have went deeper
Good
with the
folks
septic
from
tank, it would
Atlanta,
have been below ground,
from out of
not
Atlanta.
above. But you live and you learn. We got him in here. It was
See,
a
look
rush.
at that.
Like
That's
I
all
said,
his
we
land,
really
yo.
had right at maybe
Look at that.
6
All of
months
that. His land.
to get it all done. I don't even think it was 6 months. They came on November. They moved.
That's grandma trailer.
Here go the house. Here go
He's
the house,
moving
guys.
grandma
We getting
trailer
the
in
house
there.
pulled
Now
up,
that's what's
and
up right there.
that was amazing to see.
IAG,
They
take
brought it in
notes.
sections. The ground was super muddy.
Yeah.
It had been
And it's a
raining.
double wide.
I didn't think they were going to be able to do it,
Paid
but
for.
they did. They brought it in halves. The guys got it in. The truck actually was getting stuck, but
Yeah.
these are some professionals. They brought a truck just to get the big truck unstuck. So we had to decide on where to put the halves at, how we wanted the view. So the guy was such a professional. He said, we're going to drop this half down. And they left to go get the other half. And he said, while y'all gone, you guys will figure out where to put it at. So my wife and I had to call her out there to help me right where she thought the house should be. And that was the big thing.
Good
But this was an
grandson.
amazing process to see. This didn't bring
His
the
mom's
final
raised him
half.
right. His mom and pops
And how
raised
it
him right.
works
Look at
is
that.
they bring two halves.
Grandma house look
and
better than the damn
they
Tim
put it
Emma
together.
and shit,
They
yo.
sit it right where you wanted it. They
See that? Look at that. Double
put it on the
wide.
blocks. They tie into. No, this crew don't tie in. This crew right here. No, I'm sorry. Yes, this crew ties into the not the electric, but the septic. They get the septic in, and
Good
then the next
grandkid.
crew come in. It's like over the
Grandson
next
and
week.
granddaughter, his
They have like
wife
2
and
or 3
shit.
crews come in. We got the electrical. We have the HVAC. We have the guy who just gonna finish the house off and then put the whole 2 pieces together. That was actually just two dudes. It was 2 guys that did that, but it was an amazing experience. It was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was stressful, but it's one of the things that I'm glad having done it and it. Sent him a video. I was excited, man. I was excited. It was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was stressful. But
Now
it's
it's double
one of the things that
wide.
I'm glad having
This is
done
wide
it
right
and
there.
been in the past that I
Look
haven't
at that.
experienced.
Look at that. They trailer inside look
Right now,
better
I'm
than
giving them a
Tim
virtual
Emma.
tour of their place
After they
after the place
redone
is
Tim, after
painted
Tim
and set
redone
up.
his.
I wanted to show them what it looks
Now
like.
that's a good looking trailer right there,
Send them a
double
video.
wide.
I was excited,
Look at
man.
that.
I was excited for them because they were getting a chance to move out of the city. But I'm just showing them their view.
Look at that. Look at the pond right
that
there.
house is set up and the inside of that
They can look out the
and
living, sitting in their living room and see the pond.
yeah, man, it was a great time, man. Like I said, it was stressful, very stressful.
That's what's
I was
up.
stretching myself thin.
Move the grandparents on the land. The daughter move on the land.
And of course, yeah, they definitely assisted, but it was just so many different little things that had to be done financially that we didn't account for all that.
Look at that.
We
Look
just
at the
had a
bathroom.
desire to move them down. But yeah, they got a chance to move out of their place and move down here to the country with us, man. And my grandfather, he's since passed on, but he told me right before he passed, he said it was one of the best things I ever done. He looked me in my eyes, man, and told me, thank you. He said, thank you, man. He said, you done did more for me than anybody.
Sorry for your loss.
That's not a brag thing, but it was good to hear
How
from
long
him,
they been?
like the acknowledgement. But
4 months ago.
This is the guy. This is right after the guy's still putting it together. He's
Look at that.
now
Look at the inside. Look at that.
You know, they got all the little
Look at that big living room. Look at the big,
around,
big
but I
bedroom.
wanted to come over here and show them and give them a virtual tour. We on the phone, and I got a video call going on and just showing them, and they're so excited at this point, like both of them, because initially my granddaddy didn't want to leave. My grandmother was ready, but my granddaddy didn't want to leave. So, and finally he just got over that hurdle in his mind because he was concerned about his physicians and his doctors and everything.
Look at the kitchen,
but
yo.
here's the day they moved in, guys.
Look at the
we
pond.
drove from the city. We went up there to Atlanta, and I had the box truck there.
Look at the grandparents.
We drove up there, and my granddaddy and grandmama had somebody. They paid somebody to load the truck, and they loaded the truck professionally. I mean, at this point, man, I know a lot of people saw this video and was like, Larry being me, no, I'm in the middle of it.
That's a blessing right there. God gonna bless him real good.
We just drove 3 hours and some change, been up in Atlanta all day while they packed the truck. We had to deal with the rent office at their place. The rent office was saying, no, we didn't agree to let them out the lease. Man, it was a mess. It really was. But they're home. So this granddaddy getting a chance to see his